Hi everybody, today I'm going to teach you how to draw Ed Sheeran. So I want you to get a piece of paper and a pencil out and something to trace a circle with. So maybe a bowl or a cup and a ruler. So let's get started. I already started by drawing a circle and then separating it into 4 equal parts. So you might need to pause to get that done, and then we'll get going to the next part. So first of all, please separate each section into equal parts again. I did this in green, you just do this in normal pencil. I'm just showing you that each part is cut into half now. That's why it's green. There's a little chart above showing you that the green is half. So once you do that, you can pause if I'm going too fast. Once you do that, I want you again to separate each of those sections into half again. So now those are quarter marks. This is going to help you place each facial feature in the right position, and you need that to get the likeness of Ed, so that's why we're doing this. And then once you do that, just separate each section into half again. So now you just have tick marks so that you can see exactly where the eyes, nose, and mouth should lay. This is an integral part to getting it perfect, so that's why we're doing it this way. So at the half mark on the horizontal line, I want you to use your ruler and to draw a straight line down from each of these sections. We're doing this because we're going to place a circle between this. And the reason we're doing this is because in an average face, in a normal face, if you do this, the chin will be exactly at the bottom of this circle. So by doing this, we get a proportional face. So I want you to do a circle, draw a circle in between these lines, and I want the top of it to be at the half mark that you see on the bottom of the face. So pause and do that, and then oh, and by the way, this should be also a perfect circle, so just try to draw it as perfect as you can, or if you have a compass, or if you have a cup about this size, you can do it this way. This will be erased, so don't draw it darkly. And then when you're done with that, let's go to the next part. Okay, so draw curved lines using the dash marks to see where you should draw them, and then lightly draw 3 ovals. These are going to be the guidelines for the nose. And then I want you to draw the sides of the face. Then I want you to draw sideways letter V shapes for the sides of the eyes, and draw a sideways letter S shape at the bottom of the nose using the blue guidelines to help figure out where to do this. And then draw a sideways number 3 light curve for the top of the lips. The lips are almost always, depending on the face, are always at the bottom of the larger circle. Then draw the bottom of the chin. His chin's a little bit lower than the average chin, but it's basically at the bottom of the circle. Then go ahead and draw the curved line at the bottom of the eyes. Draw a small circle inside the eyes at the edge of each of the green lines that you drew. And then draw a letter L shape at the side of the nose on each side, using the ovals that you drew to help you place them. Draw the bottom of the top lip at the bottom of the larger circle that you drew. And then draw a sideways letter C shape for his shirt and the lines at the top of the shirt. If I'm going too fast, you can pause. I'm sorry. Don't want to go too slow either. Okay, so then go ahead and draw a larger circle around the small circle. And then we're going to draw little tiny lines for the eyebrow hairs. And draw 2 curved lines for the nose, at the top of the nose. And just shadow the nostrils a bit. And then draw a curved line for the bottom of the lip. And draw some lines for the eyelashes. And tiny little lines for the bottom eyelashes. Okay, so you're going to want to draw a bunch of tiny lines for his facial hair. He's starting to look like Wolverine, but that's not intended. And some mustache and hair under his lip. Okay. So I'm going to start putting some shadows in, and then later we'll blend it in a bit. I'm not going to talk much during this because it's more of a visual thing that you have to look at it and see what I'm doing. What I'm doing right now, though, is I'm putting a little bit of texture into the eyeball, because if you look at an eyeball, it has some lines in it. So just add a few lines around the iris. Okay, and then I'm going to start adding some hairs. He really looks like Wolverine now. I didn't mean to make it look like that, but it will start looking like Ed soon. He doesn't look very much like Ed without shadows, does he? I'm going to take away the guidelines. You don't need them anymore. His hair is really messy, so don't make all the hairs in the same direction. Okay, so in the picture that I'm using, underneath his nose is very shadowed. So start adding shadows. And add more hair. Okay, I smudged it a bit. And I darkened the eyes, especially along the edges. And he has a very intense brow shadow, so you're going to want to add a lot of shadows underneath the eyelids and underneath the brows. Every once in a while, even it out. And under the lip, the top lip as well. What I did here, I just want to show you, is take away the lines on the lips and then erase some of the shadows. Then add, I must have deleted one of the steps. You need to darken the line underneath the lip, and then under here darken it a lot, and then kind of blend in the sides of the lips. And then I took an eraser and I erased some of the lines under his lips for highlights, and then I blended it. Okay, so I want you to add shadow under the chin. And even more. Add some texture to the shirt. Just keep adding some tone to the face and smudge. Okay, well, that's the tutorial. ask me any questions that you don't understand, if you don't understand anything, and I'll be happy to answer. Take care. Bye.